10:15 p.m., in which King Stan Stakes hero Blue Point and Irish Raider US Navy flag head the market. But preference goes to Henry Candy's Le Motto, who at a double-figure price looks a fair bit of value. Admittedly, the selection hasn't seemed the same horse of old this term, but both of his defeats have come with connections attempting to stretch him over a mile, and he just appears not to have stayed the extra distance. His shrewd trainer has actually maintained that his best distance is probably over 7 furlongs, and victories in a top-class race in France as well as a Group 2 event at Newmarket in October would appear to support that theory. But he's pretty damned good over the 6 furlongs, and in 2 previous attempts at this race he comfortably justified favoritism in 2016 and then finished runner-up to Harry Angel, who would have been short odds if he had made it this time around last season. Fast ground won't be a bother to this fella, and if anyone can produce a return to the animal's best form, it's Henry Candy. A huge crowd will gather on the Knavesmire at York for the 59 renewal of the John Smith's Cup 3:40 p.m, which could be Ireland-bound with Curragh Conjurer Dermot Weld's tandem, 25-1, looking to have an almighty chance under promising young pilot Oisin Orr. This son of Dancilly may be 9 now, but that didn't stop him landing 3 races last year, including a very valuable handicap at Leopardstown last July, and he goes into this race off a very similar handicap mark with ground and distance also roughly the same. His last run was encouraging enough after a 62-day break, finishing 3rd not beaten far at Cork last month, and Dermot, who always meticulously plans his charges races, wouldn't be travelling across the Irish Sea just for a pint of the sponsor's finest. Returning to Newmarket, hopefully a star of the future will exhibit his talents in the opening Superlative Stakes, 1:05 p.m, and it just could be former England striker turned racehorse trainer Mick Channon's certain lad, 6-1. This guy lost his unbeaten record in the Railway Stakes at the Curragh last time, and even though the winner Van Beethoven didn't strike a chord in Thursday's July Stakes, that wouldn't be a massive concern as the fancy was doing all of his best work towards the end of the 6 furlongs the day. A return to 7, the same distance that he prevailed over at Haydock before that, will be just up his alley, and an entry in the Group 1 National Stakes at the Curragh in September indicates that Channon has the utmost faith in his lad. Ascot Summer Mile, 1:20 p.m, can go the way of Andrew Balding's Beat the Bank, 10 thirds, who drops in class